The last leaf. Once upon a time, there was a town of poor painters on a high hill. And two friends, Sho and Johnsy, were both training to be painters. They lived in a little brick house at the edge of the town. Johnsy had come down with pneumonia and stayed in bed feeling very ill. Returning home after work, Sho was exhausted because the wind is so cold outside and winter is coming. How are you? Have you been coughing a lot? Have you taken your medicine? Johnsy was too weak to respond. Sho and Johnsy were so poor that they could barely afford food and medicine. All they could do was trying to sell some of their paintings. Johnsy stared listlessly out the window. There was some ivy on the opposite wall, and she could see the leaves dancing in the harsh wind. What are you looking at? Just leaves. What about them, Johnsy? They are just like me. Stop looking at them. You are nothing like them. Distressed by Johnsy's notion, Sho closed the curtains. No, Sho, don't do that. I want to see the leaves. Sho ignored Johnsy's protest and closed the curtains anyway. When the last leaf withers and falls, I will die too, Johnsy said helplessly. I don't know what to say. What do you think, doctor? Is there any hope she will get better? I don't see much hope for the moment. She has no will to live. What? But isn't there anything I can do? She must believe that she can live and get better. The best you can do is give her hope and encouragement. This is the only medicine that can help her now. I understand. Sho had to sit up day and night making illustrations for magazines just to make enough for Johnsy's medicine. And Johnsy lay in bed beside her and gazed sadly outside the window. 8, 7, oh, one more has fallen. 6. Johnsy, what are you doing? See, only 6 of them left now. When the last leaf falls, I will die too. How can you say that? That's ridiculous. You are not a leaf. The wind must be strong outside. 2 more have just fallen. Sho gently took Johnsy's hand. Please, Johnsy, be strong. The doctor says you will be all right, Johnsy. I'm so tired of coughing all the time and of seeing you work so hard to support me. I want to rest, to drift away quietly like those falling leaves, like that. Sho has nothing to say. She could only look at Johnsy and cry softly. Sho and Johnsy had a neighbor called Mr. Burman. He was a painter too, but he hadn't painted anything in a long time. Some people believed he simply had no talent, and sometimes he would pose for other artists. And he also helped Show with her magazine illustrations. Tell me, Show, how is Johnsy? She's so ill and weak. She insists that she will die when all the leaves from the Boston ivy outside have fallen. The doctor says she will still recover if she finds the will to live. But all she wants to do is stare at the leaves. I wish I could find a way to give her strength. Heavy winds howled through the streets that night, and raindrops spattered against the window pane. And Mr. Burman watched the storm outside. That looks bad. I don't know if the leaves can hold up against this weather. Mr. Burman wanted to find a way to help Johnsy, but he was very poor himself and couldn't think of anything. Show was nervous as well and sat by Johnsy's side all night until she fell asleep. And when morning dawned, Show woke with an anxious feeling. What if all the leaves had fallen from the Boston ivy overnight? Oh, Show, you are awake? Johnsy, are you up already? The leaves must all be gone now, right? Show, please open the curtains and let me see them. Show hesitated. She was afraid of what would happen. Please, Show, I want to see the last leaf. No, I can't. Don't ask me. Please, Show. No, you will get better and then you will go and open them yourself. She didn't want to open the curtains, but when she saw the fears in Johnsy's eyes, she knew she had no choice. Slowly she went up the window and grasped the curtains with trembling hands. Closing her eyes, she pushed them open. Show and Johnsy were both stunned. Despite the rainstorm and the strong winds, the last leaf was still there, holding on to its plant. Look at that, Show. The last leaf had survived. You see, Johnsy, it was strong and it lived through this rainstorm, Johnsy. Show, I will be like that leaf. I will get better and I will have the will to live now. And Johnsy and Show embraced, crying tears of joy. I'm glad to see her so much improved. It seems she has found the will to live and she will be able to recover very soon. Thank you so much, doctor. It is Johnsy who has conquered this illness, not me. The doctor smiled as he returned. As he was about to leave, he suddenly remembered something. You know, your neighbor Mr. Burman were brought to the hospital this morning. He was found lying out in the street, drenched and half frozen. His hands were stained with paint. Could he have been painted something? painting something? Oh, I don't know. So, why would be out painting in the pouring rain? I don't know. In any case, the poor old man had been lying out in the cold and rain all night. His health was weak already. So, how is he? Please tell me. He didn't make it. I am sorry. Oh no. I hope Johnsy can find her strength in this painting. Sho looked at the last ivy leaf and suddenly realized it wasn't moving in the wind. She began to cry quietly, mourning for Mr. Burman and his sacrifice.